Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening whenever you guys see this. My name is Francine, and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald, and I'm here for another reading for you guys. I've been revisiting a lot of my older videos, looking for any confirmations, anything contrary to that, any information that has come through since I've done the readings. So I've been looking at people that are relevant right now, and Taylor Swift tends to be very relevant with everyone. I feel like despite the fact that my reading prior, if you guys haven't checked it out, I might link it up on the top right. Celebrities in Review. I reviewed Taylor Swift's spirit team, how they feel about me doing readings for them going forward, and also how she feels about tarot. She is open to tarot. She has a specific reader. I just want to mention that again because that is in the review that I did. So I got some really interesting information about a reader that she has right now. And so I asked them, are you good with me doing another reading on her? And they did not want me to go forward with any more readings because I had already touched base on a lot of things about her and people that she's dated. So they already have a reader, they already have someone touching base on that, and I don't want to regurgitate stuff that is already being talked about in the collective. So I looked at my list, and I have Joe Alwyn on there as well in the review, and in the review they actually expressed that they would like me to talk about him more. I feel like his spirit team is way more open to that. So let's do that. Let's look into how he's doing. I'm doing this, I just want to let you guys know, from a place of empathy, truly, because I don't understand truly what he's been through apart from what I've heard. And so I can only go into this with the empathy required to say, I just want to see how this person is doing. I hope they're doing well. I truly hope for the best in their life, in their relationships with people. Let's just touch base with him, okay? So I'm coming from an unbiased approach. I don't know him personally. I don't know any of the celebrities I work with personally, for the most part. So I feel like I want to just touch base on his energy, see how he's doing, and then see what comes through. His spirit team is open, so let us see what they have to say, okay? I heard gold. He's golden, despite whatever's going on surrounding him, with everyone else talking about him having his name in their mouth. I heard gold. He's golden. There's something really old about this energy, so it feels like an ancestor, or just feels like a really regal energy around him. So he has some spirit team members that are defending him at all costs. Very protective, and I'm honored that they're letting me touch base with him, as with every spirit team. You can't take it for granted. So let's keep going. I just feel like I need to tell you guys that overall energy is what we're going to tap into. I feel like this is for him. Anything else, spirit team of Joe Alwyn? Thank you so much for these messages that we've gotten, past, present, and future, that we will talk about. What would you like to say today about Joe Alwyn? How is he doing overall? How is he doing overall? Is there anything else? Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Justice. Okay. That Queen of Wands keeps coming up. And I already know why. You guys probably already know what Sagittarius energy is coming through. Even though I'm not doing a reading on her, and I'm excommunicating from her spirit team here. Five of Pentacles is telling me he's feeling left out in the dark regarding some love that he has. This is like the feeling of, when you're a kid going door to door and you're selling chocolate, okay, and you're just trying to make money for your group because it's something for school. Hell, maybe you even like it, right? And you're going up to someone's door and you're saying, hey, I have chocolate. Would you like some chocolate? You're opening up your heart. You're being vulnerable with somebody, right? And then that person opens the door and then shuts it in your face and doesn't say anything. There's that energy of feeling left out in the dark, of wanting to offer something to somebody but feeling excommunicated. That energy is coming through. That's why I felt kind of sad. But then there's the Justice card, balance, okay? So there's something beautiful about balance at the end of the day. Even if you don't see karmic retribution in your face, right, with regards to any person. This is just in regards to general this is a general message for someone on the side. If you guys ever experience something like someone has done wrong to you, know that the universe has seen it and that there will be a response, regardless of whether you see it yourself. Sometimes they let you see it and that's like, you know, like kind of like a sign that you're being taken care of, but sometimes you don't see it. There's something about like justice being here though at the fold, so they want to give you the overall energy that despite how he may feel in the media or how people are perceiving him in the media, justice is here, meaning that things are balancing out regardless for him. So I just want to give you guys that information here. I felt like I wanted to keep going, so let's see what's going on. Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. This is the energy of a Queen of Wands, or the energy of independence and moving forward into your craft, moving forward on the next thing, the next venture, the next skill, the next part of your journey. So there's this energy of transition for him as well. So let's look at his overall energy. We have firstly, okay, the three of Swords. All right, let's keep going. We have the Emperor and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Let's get the whole picture before I continue here. Okay. We have next the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Magician, the Devil, the Six of Pentacles, right? The Chariot, and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So to just kind of get us started, right, with this whole reading, he's coming from an overall energy of feeling left out, abandoned, disappointed. But there's something about, with the Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles, there's something else here. Let's see. There's more to that one here. Why is the Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay, I'll show you guys what that is in a second. Just want to get an overall energy. Is there anything else from this deck? Wow, so he is on the road, and I'm hearing the road less traveled. The road less traveled is what I'm hearing over and over. His spirit team is saying he's on the road less traveled. He's burying the hatchet or burying things of the past, and he's moving forward. The thing with this energy though is he didn't expect this to happen. And when I say this, I mean like the way in which his life went, the way in which it veered off into something else. He's kind of assessing that with the Seven of Pentacles here. That's the energy of someone who's looking back on their past, looking back on some things that have come through for them, or things that have transpired for them, and they're looking at it with pain. But they also feel empowered. He feels empowered yet pained because he's looking back on this thing, on his Seven Pentacles here, and looking at what's been created long term. This is long term energy, revisiting something long term. Now, the cards that came through were Caregiver, Runaway, and Fraud. So this is the energy of someone who cared a lot about someone or cared a lot about situations in their life, and they're feeling like they have to run away to benefit or to help themselves to continue to collect what is meant for them and to move forward. It's almost like the energy of someone backpacking. When someone's going through a situation in life and they have to kind of go with what they have, and then they take things from the towns that they go to, from their travels, and they collect it and learn from it. So he's almost feeling like he's sojourning, like he's just traveling the world, feeling like he has enough to look back on, but he feels frauded. Okay, he feels like something fraudulent has transpired. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Look at that. He said yeah. So his Spirit team's saying yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's keep going with the Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Magician, and the Devil energy here. He's moving towards his luck. He's going where the wind takes him right now. He's kind of focusing on what's in front of him rather than what went wrong with his relationship if I can get it out right. His relationship with Taylor, his relationship with a number of people. It's not just about Taylor. This reading is not just about Taylor. I just want to let you guys know. But I do know that that's happened. So it's coming up in this energy because of the Queen of Wands we saw. You saw that, right? So the Queen of Wands, I cannot pretend like that isn't Taylor coming through, but it's something of the past because of the energy of it being in the back of the deck. So it's something about it coming back because people are talking about it energetically. When someone talks about something enough, you come back. Have you guys ever had a karmic that came back to you over and over and you were like, man, I just thought of them and they're here? They were manifested back even if you didn't want them to. So it's something about like the pain coming back to the forefront and him having to address the pain again on a collective level with people talking about it. And then he's running away from this. So he's running away from this energy. He's trying to keep away from it. Got it. But he's moving ahead. He's moving ahead though. That is the great thing for him. The Hermit energy is telling me he's seeing the lessons or seeing like deeper messages inside of the situation at hand. He's manifesting something new. But there's a Devil energy here. Why is the Devil energy here? Because that could be any fears that he has. Okay. So he feels as though people have a portal now or are seeing things and are peering into his life. This is more than normal, okay? This is more than recent events. So he's feeling like people are looking into his life and he's feeling regret. So he's feeling regret that he's left the door open is what I'm hearing. The fact that people are having a portal into his own life, he's feeling regret about it. So he could be feeling regret about the idea of people knowing about him at all, like just the fact that people are dealing and delving into his life, trying to understand him in their own way, not really seeing him for him, right? That energy is coming through. We have meeting and we have Republican. So I feel like he's trying to be conservative with his meetings with people. He's trying to be more like, I'm hearing practical. He's trying to be more practical about going out right now. He's trying to be practical about who he meets, who he talks to. It's conservative energy with the Republican. You would think like with someone under the knife or going under like a lot of evaluation, they're not going to spend as much time. Secret society is why I'm saying that as well. He's feeling more secret again, an AI. So he's trying to avoid the public right now. He's trying to avoid meeting up with people. He's feeling regretful. I'm hearing a pang of remorse. He's feeling a pang of remorse about something. It could be even about this whole situation happening. But he's running away from it. He's moving out of it. He's trying to focus in on his horizons here, okay? So the Devil energy is just the fear and the regrets. The fear and regrets are the two things he feels the most. Fear about his peace being corrupted or affected here. We have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Pentacles, but he is moving forward. Look at that, guys. Six of Pentacles into the 10 means he's going into balance, he's recalibrating, and then he's focusing on his long-term goals. He might be focusing on his money right now as well. What would you like to say about that, Spirit Team? About Joe Alwyn's overall energy? Joe Alwyn's Spirit Team, please assist me in understanding this accurately without any bias. Please allow this information to come through succinctly. We have government. So he's focusing on his, like, you know what's funny? I heard he's focusing on his taxes in the US or whatever he had to do or deal with taxes. He's focusing on like his status as a celebrity in the sense of like tying up things with people. So he might be having only strictly meetings with people that are important. But he's doing it secretly with wooded area. So he's trying to just kind of meet up with them. These are people that make him happy though. He feels like it's a beach or it's like a great time with these people. So he's meeting up with specific people that matter to him and that are also involved with like work. So he might be working from home a lot. He might be meeting these people at home. So inviting them over for something to eat or something to drink, you know, a drink or something like that. So why is fraud here? Can we please, I would like to understand that fraud card that we got earlier. Yeah, he feels like there's celebrities that are frauds, or he feels like a notable celebrity is a fraud. We have okay, this person's trying to talk to him in the dream state and he's not about it. This is a key person, a specific person that is a liberal. He feels like this person here, we have tunnel, parental figure, and family. So he's also having a family member that he doesn't quite trust right now. There's someone that he's not trusting in his family that might have been like, there's someone here that was either using him in some way with money, monetarily. If you guys know, please let me know. I don't want to like pretend like I know who this person is, but there's a key person coming through here, and there's also a celebrity here that he's trying to be careful with. So he's running away from relationships that are not serving him. He's focusing on himself, focusing on his empire with his finances, and then he's meeting up with people to start off. So let's keep going. Let's see what else comes through for Joe here. Thank you, Joe's spirit team, for being here with me. Please assist me in getting the messages out accurately as possible. Okay. I strive for accuracy. I don't want to regurgitate information that people are saying. I just want to come through with it as honest and upfront as possible. Okay, guys. I'm being drawn to two things here. So there's something about him feeling anxiety or stress, and lepidolite being very helpful for him. And then I also was looking over at my rose quartz. Something about love. He needs a lot of love, guys. So if you guys have love to give, please energetically bestow it to him, is what I'm hearing. And I'm also noticing this bird I have here. Something about birds on his team. Avian creatures, angels that are with him right now and guiding him. So he's feeling the sadness, but he's trying to move forward, is what I'm getting. He sees something that's the truth of a situation, and he knows the truth now. And it's interesting. It's coming through like exposure of like either a relationship or of his relationships. He's kind of seeing who's in his corner right now. He's seeing who's in his corner and who's not in his corner. He's fighting battles. 5 is significant. There might be 5 key people that he's having battles with. Or this could just be the energy of someone who's going through a lot of changes with his friend groups. Okay. Let's keep going with another deck here. Spirit team of Joe Alwyn. What can we expect from Joe Alwyn going forward? What can we expect from Joe Alwyn going forward, Spirit team? I'm going to be using my Mirror Visions deck. It's a lenticular deck. It has 2 pictures on each card, 2 photos. Just want to give you an update. Let's see what's coming through. I don't know why I'm getting purple. I don't know if he has purple as a color he likes, or purple is significant. But I'm getting grapes, like him having grapes. Okay. Sometimes when I tap in, I get things that he's doing or things that he's engaging in. But let's see. Whatever his spirit team wants us to know. What would you like to tell us? Okay, wow. Okay. So he's ready to make some plans. They want you to know that. And I'm hearing baby. So plans, like I feel like a mother figure is helping him through these plans. Please tell me what you guys know about a Queen of Pentacles energy. So we have 2 cards, right, in this deck. It's the Queen of Pentacles here. You guys can see that. And then we have the second one is the Geomancer. So there's a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo that's working with him. This could also be a mothering, doting energy that's nearby him. She's worried about him. So this could even be, look at that avian creature, that like goose or that bird that's in the picture, guys. There's a reason birds are coming through. Birds are very indicative of like his spirit team. So there's people that are fighting his battles. His spirit team is fighting his battles. 9 of Swords is the energy of worry. Tense situations. They're trying to help him through the tense situations. You see those things aiming at him or trying to come at him. There's something about people trying to aim at him. But look at the beast that's coming in that's helping him. I feel like he has like a very strong spirit team. That's really guiding him, and they're helping him focus his directive on what matters most. But there's something about a motherly figure being worried about him. Look at that. We have the 7 of Pentacles again, guys. Looking back on you, what you reap, okay? Because I'm hearing you reap what you sow, in the energy of what you saw coming, it comes because it was meant to be that way. There's something about looking at the way things progressed and seeing that is the natural ebb and flow of life. Like if you, for instance, saw something coming years ago, but you decided to continue that relationship, sometimes that trajectory remains and that ends up being what you're disappointed by. The same thing happens years later. But something about him looking back and having some like anxious thoughts about the past, or about how things have come to be, like how things are currently feeling to him. There's a sense of uncomfortability with it, but we have the Six of Swords. That's someone that's moving on to calmer waters. That's someone that's moving on past the offenses. He's made a bridge, and you see that these butterfly, if you can, it's beautiful. He's moving forward into the sky, into the heights, into his dreams. He's moving into something bigger. We have the Knight of Wands. He's moving quite quickly, actually. The Shapeshifter card, we have someone who is creating something major. So he's going to be really seeing and cultivating more of who he is, like learning and growing and understanding more of who he is very soon, if he's not already. Two of Wands energy is what he's doing. He's like a traveler. He's trying to take there's so many words, oh my gosh. He's trying to take an approach of coming at this enlightened and seeing that he knows the truth of the situation, but that he also has a lot to give. And I said this in other readings for him, he has a lot of love to give. That energy has not left this reading, okay? Or his energy, it hasn't changed. We have the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. We have the Sun. The Sun is here, guys. Infinite paths await him. He's going to have something restored to him. I feel like he feels like a traveler right now. He feels like he's kind of just seeing things happen, and he's just kind of going for the ride. He's trying to kind of survey and see what else there is to do. Yeah, he's holding on. Resilience here. I'm hearing resilience at its finest. He's being resilient here. Okay. Anything else, Spirit Team? No, it seems like they just want you guys to see, like, he's this volcano. But you see how the volcano is, like, right at my third eye? I feel like his intuitive nudgings are, like, on fire. I don't know. Something about hot-blooded, or, like, he has, like, a fire inside of him that cannot be quenched. He seems like he's just continuing on. He's not giving up, guys, okay? He's not giving up. He has a lot of faith. And the Sun is here. The Sun. Infinite paths. That's the major arcana, the first one we see here, which tells me that's the main thing to note, is his happiness. It's before him. Wow. The Chariot, guys. He's going. He's going to be encountering a lot of transitions. Two major arcana cards. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. That page that we saw earlier, that's the young energy of starting anew. Page of Wands is starting anew again. It's the energy of finding, like, it's like after the Ten of Swords, which is the next card, happens, it's the energy of moving forward. You see this person here? I just want you guys to see that. You see that person being carried away by that bird? That's how he felt in the recent past. But he's moving forward. Okay, so in light of that, let's look at how he feels towards Taylor Swift. Her spirit team is not going to be with me. This is Joe Alwyn's spirit team talking, okay? Just a heads up. They know of her. They've seen him with her for years. So let's see how things go here, okay? One card fell down. 1 second. Let's see. What card is that? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. That's the energy of something stunted, okay? Let's see what that's all about. What is Joe Alwyn's external feelings, okay? How he feels on the outside with regards to, I'm hearing north. I don't know why. As I was going to say Taylor, I heard north. He's heading north. I don't know what that means. If it's physically leaving or doing something in the north. North side. Alright, let's see. How does Joe Alwyn feel externally towards Taylor? How does he feel externally towards Taylor? Oh wow. Okay, those did not turn over, but these did. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the World, or the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. This almost feels painful, guys. Let's see here. I'm just feeling pained. What is the energy here? What are you trying to say, Joe, Spirit Team? Oh, reptilian came through. A lot of people fear reptilians or think negatively of reptilians because of unfortunate events of how they've interacted with humans. People will say that they're controlling everything. He feels like Taylor is controlling everything. He feels like she's controlling everything. And you know what else came out, guys? He feels like she is a fraud. Okay. I feel like he's feeling left out. Look at that couple. So he's basically kind of telling... This energy is so dense because it's pain. It's painful. Wow. So he feels hurt by her. He feels like she's using him for money, guys. He feels like she is using him for money. He feels like she is a fraud. He feels like she is acting as if something is negative when it really wasn't. Okay, and this is for money's sake, so that you guys can get a story or like an idea of what happened, and that's not what happened. We have here at the bottom of the deck, dating, Democrat, secret society. There's some influence that Taylor has. And as soon as I started saying that, my throat chakra closed up. 1 second. One second, guys. I'm just going to be real with you guys, okay? Spirit team is telling me something here that I can't ignore. So, Taylor she's saying things in a way that's not true. Some of the things she's saying is not true, guys. And I'm not the kind of person to just say stuff, especially negative things about people. Why would I want to attract negativity towards me? I will never want and attract negativity. That is really weird for people to think that if they do. But there's something here about his spirit team telling us that Taylor's influence, she has some influence with a specific person here. There's some specific Democrat that Taylor works with that is kind of utilizing her dating history, her dating life, to their benefit for some reason. But there's something about the lies. There's lies perpetrated on behalf of Taylor's end with regards to how they ended things. He sees her as the Knight of Wands and the Empress. He sees, he would rush to her, right? This is the energy of someone who sees them externally as a very respected, admirable, lovely person. And I'm hearing lovely creature. Like he really, really sees her as like abundant. Taurus energy is coming through here. He sees her as abundant. He sees her as someone that's really like, really, really cool, really profound. And there's something here about divine timing, like feeling like time had run out for them. But the thing that gets me is the Nine of Swords and then also the Five of Pentacles. He feels worried and he feels left out of something. Like he was left out of either her talking about something in the songs that she wrote, something was not known to him, and he feels really messed up with that. Like he feels like she lied to him in some way, and he found out through the music, or he found out that she was lying about something in the music. That's what I want to tell you guys. So if the message is coming through as we progress, okay? There's something he found out, and he feels like he was frauded. He was lied to. So he's feeling really hurt, and he felt one way, and now he feels like, wow, I feel really stuck. I feel stuck in my mind. I don't quite understand why I was left out of that detail. I'm hearing key details. He feels like he was left out of key details between the two of them. So he feels frauded, and he feels like she did this for money. So let's keep going. He feels like she's slimy, like a reptile, or grimy, or doing this in a way that's for money's sake, but it's not the way he would have done it, or the way he would have liked to have heard this information. Look at that, guys, anger. So he's feeling angry. He feels really upset with her. Justice and alive. He's waiting for justice to come through. And justice came through in the cards earlier. Do you guys remember that? Justice was the overall energy, guys. So justice is coming to him for this situation, for an aspect of the situation where he was frauded. All right. Let's see. So let's continue. How does he feel internally towards her? Because that's the external vibe, right? That could be how he projects and what he says and what he will do, how he will respond to things on the external. So internally, how does he feel about Taylor? Deep down. Wow, we have the Tower. These two did not flip over, but I'm going to take them. The Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles again. We have at the bottom of the deck the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. I'm hearing Night Owl. He might be doing a lot at night right now. Why is the Tower, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles here? Spirit team of Joe Alwyn, along with my spirit team. Thank you so much, spirit team, for being here with me through all of these messages. Please assist us and protect us throughout all of this information that comes through. Whatever comes through, may it be for the highest good of all. Please help us to understand that. Higher self, help me to understand this as well. Crossroads. He's at a crossroads. So he's feeling jealous, guys. He's feeling jealous. Why he feels jealous, we're going to find out, because he could be jealous of a situation. Tunnel. He feels like he's getting into a tunnel or into a rut. He's feeling like a little jealous that I don't know if it's that he can't share what he knows, or he's just feeling a sense of like communication. People are talking about him, right? And he's regretting he's regretting the way things are said, but he's also regretting that he can't say it at the same level, in the sense of, it's like, oh, I just saw a fair come through. Interesting. He feels jealous about someone that he found out about in the music. And he's also jealous of what power Taylor has, because something about the way she uses and utilizes her power in the moments where she creates music or says the things that she says, there's something about him not feeling good about that, or feeling like he's left out about it. Like he wishes he would have gotten a heads up about this shit. I'm just getting the energy of someone who's like, okay, I'm at a crossroads how to feel about you, because I externally was going to respect you. And he does feel like he respects her, but he feels like caught off guard. Marriage, wedding. So, wow, he feels like he doesn't know her. He feels like he was manipulated. He feels like, so he had, yes is coming through again. So he felt as though he wanted to say yes to her at one point. He wanted to marry her. He wanted to have all of this with her. But he feels like he doesn't quite understand what's going on. Is there anything else you can tell me? Landfill. He has a lot to say, guys. He has a lot racking up. He has a lot of hurt and stuff. And he feels like he's seeing tunnel vision a bit. He's feeling like, he's feeling a little bit like, egotism is coming through. So he feels like he's either prideful or he feels like someone's stealing something from him. He feels like someone here is too prideful to say what they've done, and so they're hiding it. So he feels like Taylor has not said what she should have said. I feel as though she has things to say that he would have respected her saying. So he feels a sense of jealousy, and look at that anger again. He feels really freaking angry at her. So he's at a crossroads with how he feels. But there's something here about this Hierophant. He was gonna marry her, and it feels like he's trying to say, like, I need to clean up all of the residual energies that I had towards this person that were in love, that were positive. He feels hurt, extremely hurt, because the Five of Pentacles has been coming through three times to tell you guys he does not have information and insight anymore on what was said, or he didn't have the power to address the things that were said before they were addressed, before they were put out for you guys to all see. He just feels left out in the loop. He feels like stuck. Not stuck in his journey, but stuck with her. He feels like he's not sure. The two fives are what gets me. He's getting fives everywhere. So he's going through a lot of conflict, but conflict with the power and notoriety of this individual, of Taylor. Wow, look at that, guys. We have another coming through. 1 second. We have this card, Kidnapped, coming through. He feels kidnapped. He feels like he was just taken advantage of in this situation. He feels like something was stolen from him. He feels like their relationship is corrupted because it's not being said, or it's not being told on both sides. So he feels like you guys are missing key information. He's struggling with that. Justice keeps coming out, though. He's going to receive some justice, guys. May it be for the highest good of all, because he's getting something out of this. He's going to get something out of this. This whole, like, issue. Ooh, lies, guys. He's going to clean up some lies that people have said, or that she has said about him. But what's interesting to note here, guys, is that the word bloodline came through. So we have clean up, lies, bloodline, travel. So he's going to be taking some time to clean up some things, whether that be like PR, like clarifying it through PR and letting them talk, or he's going to say something about Taylor. When I hear bloodline, it makes me feel like I don't know what to say. I was going to say the Ten of Pentacles, like the energy of someone that's having children with somebody. Like wanting to make sure that everyone knows about her or her bloodline, or the way that she acts and how it's connected to her ancestors. Why is bloodline here? Why did bloodline come up, Spirit Team? Please spell it out for us. King of Pentacles, right? So something about her father. King of Pentacles, potentially it's her father figure. Wow. Five of Swords. And we have Death. Whoa. So there's something... He said love, or he gave love to Taylor's dad. I want you guys to know that, but he was very combative, and he severed ties with him. So I don't know if Taylor's dad was still communicating with Joe, but he stopped talking to him, and he got real negative. But Joe was very loving. He was trying to find balance with him. Oh, that must hurt. The Eight of Swords is staring at me in the face. So I feel like her family, he's still trying to come to terms with how they treat him now, despite the fact that they knew him for quite some time, right? 6 years is what it is. So it's just kind of sad. It feels like there's like a bridge between them now that no one can really, that is really hard to bridge. Okay. What is the trajectory for these two people? Let's just see. As of today, February 23rd, 2024, what is the trajectory between Taylor? Wow. Between Taylor and Joe. What is the trajectory for these two souls? As of April 23rd, 2024. I don't know why I said February. Something happened in February specifically. What is their trajectory as of today, April 23rd? Wow, they had this happen to them in their reading in the past. Every card keeps coming back. It's so frustrating. What is their trajectory? Wowzers. Anything else, Spirit Team? Anything else at all? What is their trajectory going forward? Wow, so I will be right back. My baby is crying. I'll tell you what the cards are before I go. It's the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Swords. I'll be right back to explain. Hey guys, so with the the cards we had, the King of Cups, that feels like Joe. Queen of Cups feels like Taylor. The Page of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Swords. I'm already getting an idea of what this means. Let's look at the bottom of the deck so that we can confirm what we're getting. So we have the Hangman, the energy of looking at something from a whole new direction or a whole new perspective. This has taken some time. This has been some time in the making. This is something that takes a lot of humility, to look at something from another perspective for quite some time, to actually look into the shoes of someone else. Like for Joe, looking at her perspective, looking at like life and where it has taken him. He is quite humble about that. So I feel like he had to come to this place slowly but surely of seeing things from a different light and of finding balance once again. Now with regards to the trajectory, this is telling me that these two have some shared sadness or some shared disappointments, some shared pain. There's something about the Page of Wands though, that's what gets me. If I were to see just the Queen and King of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Swords, it's a no. They're done. Why is this Page of Wands here? I feel like they're trying to approach the pain or to address the pain in a new measure, and that's what they want to talk to you guys about. Why is the Page of Wands here? Wow, Seven of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So someone wants to stand their ground for their family's sake. So I feel almost like there's something that's going to come out, guys, that's going to be like a legal proceeding of some sort with regards to Joe and Taylor down the road. I want you guys to know that I see that coming. 7 is significant. This could be 7 months from now. This could be 7 increments of 7 or something like that. We have the 10 of Wands, like an overwhelming burden. 7 of Pentacles, looking back on the longevity, which is another 7, guys, and then the 4 of Wands. It's about what they've created together. So there's this energy of looking at what they've created together. You guys will understand what this means later. There's something about them looking and evaluating what they've made together. This could be music, this could be physical, children that didn't come to fruition. This could be so many things. Things that did not come to fruition, that were buried will now, there's something about it coming back. So they're going to address some pain that they've had in the past in various forms. This is involving their legacy. So this is about money. This is about family members that they used to care about, like on either end. Finding balance, trying to find some form of balance and peace by looking at this whole experience. And I'm almost hearing experiment with regards to her and I was about to say her and Travis. With regards to her and Joe, I feel like Travis is who I'm supposed to be talking about there. I'm not going to lie. So I feel like she had an experiment with Travis. She may care for him now, but he was an experiment to her in some regard, okay? And sometimes people do that to try to move on, okay? There's the energy of endings happening with regards to their family. Something about them cutting ties with each other, so the connections that their family have with each other. We already saw that with her dad, you know, with Joe and her dad. He cut ties with him. He fought with him, actually, is what I'm getting. The Hanged Man, 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords is saying that there's this energy of like, there's a really power-hungry energy coming in with this Queen of Wands, or this Queen of, I was going to say Queen of Wands, so it's definitely Taylor, of like, kind of like securing her success or securing her, like, her legacy in some way, and it might mean excluding Joe out of something that they built together. They worked together on this, okay? I don't know what this is going to be later on. I have an idea that it's something career related, but she's trying to look at it differently and see it from another perspective, and she's trying to kind of suspend the thought and not focus on it right now, but it's coming to her mind and her remembrance for a reason. They're going to have to deal with something in the legal system. There's something about residual money that he received. He's contented with what he has. I feel like Joe is contented with what he has from what he's worked on. But there's something about like someone wanting to have like power over the other, or have like some form of like success. I don't know what's going on here. There's something about like an end of some contract or the end of something in order to start anew. So I feel like Taylor is going to initiate some kind of death. And I feel like he's aware of it now, and I feel like that's what's hurting him. Something about like them starting something up, like touching base with something that they did in the past, and of trying to address the legality of it. Guys, something, she's severing ties with him in some way, and you guys are going to see that in real time. And I feel like he's got the update about it. Like he literally heard about it. He could have heard about it from another celebrity that knows her, that she talked to about it. Like he was trying to give him a heads up. This is like a guy that knows both Taylor and Joe on the side. I don't know if they're good friends of the two of them, and he went to Joe and told him, hey, I want you to know she's planning on like talking to you about something or addressing something legal with you, Joe. So I want you guys to be aware of that. Unfortunately, that's something that's going to come up. Unfortunately for who, right? I don't know. Like, what's going to happen? We'll see. But justice is on his side. This is going to be a distraction for him. I feel like he shouldn't focus in on this. It's going to try to distract him from what he's doing. He's moving forward. We have here, wow, he's healing, guys. Damn, I'm happy about that. He's running away from the situation to heal, and he's sad. Okay. Is that it, Spirit Team? Is that all you want me to share? There's more. What else would you like to share? The devil came to look at me in the face. Was like, nah, we're not done yet. All right, we have another card. He's angry about something. What is he angry about? He's angry, and there's outside cover up. Something was used as a cover up. Meeting. Someone covered up something that he tried to do, or someone tried to cover up something and say it was an accident. I feel like in the coming days, something's going to come out and you guys are going to like hear about something, but they're going to quickly cover it up and distract you from it with regards to Taylor. And I'm seeing 333 on the clock. This is about like divine timing. 333 is significant, and I feel like I should look it up. It says it's about a twin flame relationship, an intense soul connection that is a catalyst for growth and spiritual transformation. Guys, regardless of whether they choose each other, look at what I said in readings prior. If you'd like a better picture of what I've gotten, look at that. They're the king and the queen of cups, guys. Spirit doesn't just bring those out for nothing. That's trying to tell you guys that this was a relationship that could have been something more. Whatever got in the way, got in the way. That's their decision, right? But anyways, there are other people they're meeting. They're going to meet across their path, but they just want you guys to remember that they're a catalyst for growth and spiritual transformation. So anyway, with regards to him, he's angry about something that was covered up outside. What was covered up? We have accident, government. Oh, so what was covered up? We have ritual, marriage. He feels like she was controlled. Okay, so Joe feels like someone got into Taylor's head and changed it was like something about someone else trying to mess with these two. So Taylor listened to someone that she should not have listened to, because we have corruption, devil, and we have mind control in reverse. Someone really got into Taylor's head about him, about the idea of marriage for her. We have ritual, marriage, wedding. Oh, so Taylor has a contract. Did you guys know that? I think this is why her spirit team doesn't want me tapping in, and I won't tap in with them, but that doesn't mean I don't have connections elsewhere to talk to. They're telling me she has like a ritual or some kind of agreement that she has made with regards to getting married. Her fame, her fortune, it depends on not being married for some time. She actually has a contract to not be married for quite some time. Even when people brought up the mention of her and Travis and saying they're going to get engaged, that is not a marriage. That is in a promise to someone. Okay, so there's something about her like having some contract and that getting in the way between her and Joe back in the day. Someone got in her ear, affected how she saw Joe himself, and they had some distance between the two of them. She relied on people that I don't think were the best. People that told her something that she wanted to hear rather than telling her what she needed to hear. This is common in Hollywood. When you have a lot of money, there's some people that are fake, that pretend to be your friend, tell you whatever you want to hear, but it's not actually what you need to hear. I'm just going to say that really strongly. His spirit team is trying to say there was some energies externally to them that affected the relationship. Ritual, marriage, they were planning on a marriage. They were planning on a wedding, a bond. But there was some energy of regret in reverse. So that means that there's something about them wanting to do this, but other things getting them really down, really depressed or anxious or upset at each other, and then seeing that their only way out was leaving each other. So there's some corruption with the relationship, but this was kind of like a, you know, like when you have a test in your relationship to see if you guys are really in it. Yeah, deep state. So they kind of felt like they were fake. They were pretending in the public in some way or fashion. Abuse, neglect, thief, and missing. Wow. There's something about this energy, spirit. Help me understand who's behind all of this, or what is going on here. We have child at the bottom. Wow. Someone broke them up or broke them down. Dismemberment. We have aliens. Collapse. So there's something about people who are outside of the relationship collapsing this relationship. Look at that, guys. Couple. So there are some reasons why she ended things the way she did. We have death, crypto, and water. So intuitively, right? Always intuitively with these cards. You cannot take them literally all the time. In this case, it feels like it's an intuitive thing where she feels like there was an ending that was done, but it was what is that word? It's when something is done either before its time or something that was done fake, like it was not real. There's something about this energy. Life insurance. So something about like her career being on the line in some way, form, or fashion if things didn't go the way they were supposed to. This is pretty common, guys. Pretty common in Hollywood to decide to put people in contracts for certain things because you want them to make as much money as they can possibly make. And there's something about her having a contract of some form. But this drawing away Joe in some way, or like the control was making him very sad. There's something about that here. He had to run away from the situation with her. He had to run away to heal because he felt like it was all fake. Okay, something was fake about the people in their corner, or of the contract that was done. Couple here, right? So please help us understand that. Is there anything you can do to help us understand this better? Interesting. Am I on the right track, Spirit? Let's just ask that. I like to touch base with them. Am I on track with this? Am I on track? Can I have one card? Just a yes or no? On track with this? Wow. 5 of Cups would be a no. 3 of Cups means that there's more information. So there's something about this information here. What are you trying to tell me? King of Wands. Let's talk about Joe, because it seems as though they want to talk about Joe and clarify something that I said here. Temperance, Page of Swords. So there's something here about him starting up a new contract of some sort. moving into balance, right guys? That's the beauty of what's happening with him. He's having and taking opportunities to move out of some really some really anxiety-ridden times, some feeling left out in the dark and feeling like he doesn't know what's going on. He's moving out of seclusion and feeling kind of like abandoned by certain people after the relationship ended. He's finding clarity. That is what we need to remember at all times, no matter what. So there's something here about loss with the Five of Cups as well. There's something here about him losing 3 people. There's something about a significant person in his life that he lost, in addition to Taylor's dad. There's 3 people in total that were friends to him that he lost. If you look at the Five of Cups, guys, look at how there's 3 cups on the floor. Those are the 3 cups we're seeing right now. So they're trying to say there's something about his friend groups that I'm missing, about the people that he has left behind, or the people that have left his life that were friends of Taylor and him. Clean up, okay? Yeah, distraction. So there were 3 people that were distractions to him, that they want you to be aware of, that you might hear from, that you will hear from, is what I'm hearing. Mountains. There's some people that are mountains for him that are trying to mess with him. I'm hearing destroy, as extra as that sounds. Desert is coming through, not dessert. Desert. So he's feeling alienated from 3 people that are very particular, that are very important to note here. They're leaving his life because of money in some form or fashion. Some contract that they have. Wow. Momentary time. Whoa, crime of passion and hotel motel. These are people that have decided to stay on Taylor's side. These are people who have some reason to stay with Taylor because she makes them happy, because they're good friends with her, because of the money. It feels as though he was fired or felt like he was excommunicated from these people, and he felt like he was underwater. He felt like he lost something really important to him, and he was broken down. So if you feel like he's being broken down in the media, it's a distraction. All of this is going to piss him off, but it's a distraction from his work that he's doing and focusing on moving on, and it's a distraction from us because it's not really what happened. So they're saying follow your intuition here. The people that are affluent are going to affect how you hear the news, and just know there's some secret information that he has as a male here. He has some information that he's indebted to, or that he doesn't want people to know. There's something about like information that he has in the background. I feel like he has information he's sitting on, but it affects his mental health. He feels like it's something he doesn't want to touch base with because it's too much. Hey guys, so I'm going to add this into the reading. I feel like Joe deserves a reading that's more so focused and catered to him, catered to his future and prospects for his future. So let's look at what we can expect for Joe going forward with his career path. How is Joe Alwyn going to be doing in the next 6 months? Let's get a review or a forecast for him here. So I feel like they are guiding me towards a specific part of this deck, the last couple. So let's get into that. What can we expect for Joe in the next 6 months? Joe Alwyn Spirit Team, I'm back. I thought I was done with this reading, but I would like to continue and see what else is coming in. What other messages do you have for Joe in the next 6 months? What can he and we expect in the next 6 months? Wow. Okay. Wow. So we have here dissatisfaction with life. So there's going to be this energy of dissatisfaction with how things are going. As we were mentioning earlier with you guys, there's this energy of like things going in a way he did not expect back in the day. And I feel like he still sometimes feels like he's trying to keep up, is what I wanted to say. Keep up with life. He's continuing to want to keep up with the path that he's on. He wants to understand what's going to happen. There's this energy of dissatisfaction with how things have been going. So I want to keep that I want you guys to keep that in mind. There is also this energy of new creative ideas, though, that are coming out of that dissatisfaction with life. So there's this energy of, despite the sadness, I feel like the sadness is going to give him this creative venture, or this creative openness, this openness to creativity and the ability to make a fresh start. We have new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh new start for him. Sunrise. The sunrise is coming out for him. We also have take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So he's just being advised to focus in on his finances, and to also focus in on not focusing in on the sharks, the people that are trying to berate him, trying to even castrate him, is what I'm hearing. But to focus in on what's coming next. There's a sunrise here. Someone is leaving your life. So he feels as though, you know, like when you're a shark, when you're in a body of water and you see a shark, he feels like he's been attacked. He's been, I'm hearing, senselessly attacked. He also feels like he is, like, you know, when you get a cut in the water and the blood is coming and then the shark smells it. He feels like he's been like the main attraction for someone. So he's getting this energy of just very poetic words coming through. I feel like he'll find a lot of healing in speaking and sharing his creative energy in the sadness that he's experiencing safely, like still tapping into his mental health, but also recognizing like the sunrise and the abilities he has to see things differently in this moment. Someone is leaving your life, so it feels as though he feels like the loss. He's feeling the loss that we mentioned with the Five of Cups. And he's feeling this energy of like being attacked ruthlessly. He feels like people are just attacking. He's still moving forward though. There's a lot of new coming in for Joe. We also have a card that came through. We have a secret admirer for him. So keep an eye on the next 6 months. He's going to have to make, I'm hearing make a change. So there's something about opening up to love, opening up to some challenges that he felt. Remember, Mountain came out earlier. So there's someone that's going to try to tempt him and make him interested in him, or like there's someone that wants him, okay, that you guys are going to probably hear about. It's going to test him. So this person might be a challenge in the sense that they're going to try to ask him out, or try to give him themselves, or try to like try to like seduce him. So he has to be aware of that and know that his spirit team is aware of this person, and to be slow. And I'm hearing charcuterie. This person might try to give him a charcuterie board, or like give him some snacks, or try to cook for him, or something like that. Like give him something. This person might have the love language of a gift giver. This person is a temptation. He has to remain slow and steady. Remember his focus on being slow and steady and healing, and also focusing on the challenges that he has ahead, right? Like challenges that he has to address before he gets hurt. Or when I say hurt, like he has to kind of recognize the empty chair in some ways, like the loss of some kind that he's experienced recently, before he takes on a whole other person. But they're saying there's someone that's going to come to him that's going to try to announce that they want to be with him, or announce that they want to be there for him while he's healing. But he's getting ahead. Okay, so this is a good thing. This is a sign that that things are transitioning for him. Okay, but his spirit team is trying to say, just be steady. Be steady, be slow, take your time, don't rush it. You have other challenges to overcome, okay? So it's not going to be the focus in the next 6 months, but it definitely is going to come up into his life, into his thoughts, this person, the secret admirer. So someone who didn't tell him that they liked him at the time, like earlier on, that does like him. Money will be coming to you, and a distant friend is thinking of you. So there's people in his life that are wanting to connect with him and wanting to be with him, that are thinking of him, okay? So he has some people, a lot of people are thinking about him. There's going to be an opportunity from a distant friend as well, is what I'm feeling. I feel like this is going to bring him a lot of money and wealth with the boat. It might be something that involves his family, so it could be a family friend, and it's in May, so May is significant. This person might be born in May, or this might be a situation that happens in May, which will be next month. So look out for something next month that will take place with a friend. That's like an opportunity for him, for money to come to him. I don't feel like there's anything else in there. November is also significant. So from May to November, let's look at that. That's next month. So that's a month from now to June, July, August, September, October, November. So the next 6 months. Yeah. So yeah, they're trying to tell me the same thing I said. Expect him to have an opportunity that makes a lot of money. An opportunity and venture with a friend. A friend that either was born in May or will happen in May. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to say about this business venture? What would you like to say about this opportunity for money coming to him? We have the Two of Cups. Wow, this person could be the partner that I'm talking about that's interested in him. But this seems like either this person is a friend, this secret admirer is a friend of his that decides to go to the next level, or this is a friend that is someone who wants to build like a career with him or something like that. We have the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is someone of the past, someone very sweet to him. This could be someone of the past. Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is someone that gives him a lot of love. He has a lot of love for them. He hasn't known their intent, their love for him in what measure. Like he knows they're a good friend. They're someone that really cares for him. But I feel as though this person at the time could not be with them, or there was something that was preventing this from happening in the past. Five of Cups at the bottom, Eight of Swords at the bottom. And then we have the World. So there's a new transition. Something is coming for him, and it's from the past. So someone from the past is going to rear, not their ugly head, but rear their head back in the next 6 months. This is going to be really sweet for him. Really sweet. Can you describe this person? What can we learn about this person? Who is this person? I don't know. I heard sunset. Seven of Cups. So this person's going to be a thirst trap of some sort, or like get him in his head or make him kind of confused, not sure. This person is an earth sign potentially. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this person also is a new start for him. We have the Fool and Death. New start, new beginning for him. Wow. We have the Tower. We have Strength. And we have the Six of Pentacles. It'll bring him into balance though. Wow. This is a good steady thing for him. The Emperor. It's going to be something that comes after the end of a really difficult time. He has a lot of major arcana with this person, which means it's going to be a very big situation. He's going to get to finally be himself and kind of feel like in power in some ways with his own life, not feeling like someone else is like taking over, and also not feeling like he has to sacrifice a lot in this relationship. Whatever this is, Five of Pentacles, that's the thing of the past. He's starting new with this person. This could be a Gemini, or this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that he's going to have a lot of love for. This could be a friend, a strong friend. Is this a lover? Ooh, let's see. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is a lover. Things might move quicker than he expected with this person. Yeah, he's going to have to try to find balance, focus in on his balance, slow and steadily. And then, wow, Empress. Guys, this person could be a Taurus. But this person is one of the 4 signs I mentioned to you. This person is really good for him. Things might happen very quickly. Wow, anything else to say about this situation? I feel like this card is meant for him. The Chariot. Yeah, look at what I said about it happening fast. The Chariot. Anything else in the next 6 months? What can we expect in the next 6 months? Wow, Daughter of Water, that Page of Cups is coming back. That love, flirtatiousness, that sweet energy. Ace of Earth, this is an opportunity for him. Six of Wands that he knows. Or Six of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Anything else? We're going to talk about is Ten of Cups again. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a really good opportunity for him. And we have the Father of Water, the King of Cups again. He was the King of Cups in the past with regards to Taylor, and now he's the King of Wands for this new person, or the King of Cups for this person. High Priestess, change and truce. Peace. Wow, there's peace coming for him. So next 6 months, his career is going to work really. It's going to be operating, like some opportunity is going to come for him. He's going to have a friend, a distant friend, think of him. This could be the person he falls in love with. But I feel as though there's also money just coming at him. What would you like to say about his career or anything else? Is there anything else? The Fool, a whole new start, a whole new beginning. It's beautiful, guys. I just feel like, wow, happiness. There's so much coming in for him. The High Priestess. He's going to be more intuitive. The Lovers, with his love relationships going forward, he's going to see past deception with the Seven of Swords, and he's going to take it to the next level with somebody. But slow and steady, right? But it's going to happen faster than he thought it would be. His slow and steady is not always like our slow and steady. So expect something big for him. Okay, expect something big career-wise, and also with his legacy and with family. Integrating this person into his life in a new way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, that is what I have for you guys today. Please feel free to leave a comment on what you thought of this reading. I would love to hear it. Also, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Join and become a member if you'd like more exclusive content that I don't share anywhere else. I have a lot of things that I've had to say in those membership readings, so feel free to become a member. You can look into it just by clicking the join button. You will not join right away. It'll show you the tiers and see if it's something you'd like to do or invest in. So I hope to see you guys soon. Personal readings are also available for me as well. I have so many things available for you guys, so check out my About section or just check out the rest of my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys then. Take care.